when he used to...
Later, you go in prison. You go in prison, and you're getting named and shamed.
Yes, guys, welcome back to another stream, man. We're back with the player ratings. What a day that is, man. What a great results, man. I can't lie, those results are absolutely incredible, man, for Manchester City today. Chelsea dropping points, Liverpool dropping points, United losing, Madrid losing, if you're a Madrid hater. It's all gone off, and City getting a 5-1 win against Burnley. Up to third, I believe, in the table now. Nice for the goal difference as well. 5 games unbeaten, 4 wins and a draw. And we're fourth actually. We're fourth. Bournemouth are third, so we're fourth at the moment. Obviously, Arsenal play tomorrow. Tottenham. When did Tottenham play? Tottenham play tomorrow as well. Tottenham must play tomorrow on Monday because they're on 5 games as well. But yeah, what a day! Fucking incredible, man. Absolutely incredible, unbelievable. Si, we say, mate, you good, bro?
I am very good today, my buddy. Fantastic. Me and the dog has had a really good game. Really fun in the second half. I'm stoked, man. I'm really happy, and for the result, but more that in the second half they showed us that things from last season is not anymore. They showed me fight. They showed me mentality. What I wanted for it. So I'm very stoked. I'm very hopeful for the season now, bro.
Well, like I said, bro, that week that we just had here was a platform for me. Yeah, it was a decent week, and what it did is it built us a platform. You know, the United game, the Napoli game, and the Arsenal game. Yeah, it's built us a platform where, like, you know, good free results, decent free. It could have been better, obviously 4 minutes away from a win. Yeah, but that could have been better. But good platform. And what it is now, yeah, we got to put a run together. I said we need to put a run together. I'm looking at these fixtures. Yeah, personally, I think we should be winning every single one of these games now up until that Liverpool match, and then see what happens in the Liverpool game. Yeah, but we you know, this league ain't over, man. Obviously we were hanging on, you know what I mean? But it's so early days. Do you know what I'm saying? This is why I didn't give up after where we were at. We're still in this race, but we do need to put a run together for me. And we've started. Great results for us today. Brilliant results. Let's kick on. Yeah, let's win every game, man. Let's get some confidence back. We are dying for a good run. We're dying for wins, man. And that's what we need. And it's got off to a good start. We got Monaco away. Yeah, Monaco got slapped up off of Bruges. Yeah, I don't know if they played today. Let me check if they played today. Did they play today? Matches. I don't know how Google's changed that fucking thing. Monaco. Oh, they're currently losing 1-0 against Lorient. They've just had a man sent off as well. Tiro Kehrer has just been sent off. The right-sided centre-back for Monaco has just been sent off. So they're losing again. They're not in particularly great form. They did beat Metz before that, but yeah, they're struggling, man. They're struggling. Looking at their results, man, not the best results in the world. So we could go there, get a win. Yeah, beat Brentford, and bro, people will be gassed up, man. People will be cooking. We got to get that run going, man. But listen, great result for us today. Great set of results elsewhere in the Premier League as well. Fantastic. So let's get stuck into these player ratings. If you guys are new to the show, make sure you guys are smashing up the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Player ratings 1 to 10. We'll start off with the goalkeeper, work our way through the team. And yeah, let's see where we're going with this, man.
Shouldn't we have some tunes, maybe?
I don't know what tunes. I got the casualty tune if you want.
Yeah, casualty tune. Yeah.
But then it's not really casualty, is it? We won the game. You know what I mean?
It's the vibe tune. Don't they have a vibe tune?
I normally play that when we shit. What about? I got Siren.
Like music in the background, like tunes.
That one. No.
Don't you normally play like just tunes?
No. I not got no tunes, bro. I got like these sound effects.
Yeah, fuck that, bro. It's okay. I thought maybe have a bit of background music, but
no,
you just
I got no
vibe.
I got.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Bro.
You killed the vibe, bro. It's okay. Just move on. Let's do the play ratings.
Okay. Right, let's go. Let's smash up these player ratings, boys. Right, let's get stuck into it, man. You guys know the score. Get your scores in the live chat. If you're watching on Twitter, then come over to YouTube. More LB in YouTube. Get involved, man. We'll start off with Donnarumma. Rate this guy out of 1 to 10, guys, today. 90 minutes played, made one save, 89% passing accuracy. Yeah, four long balls, 2 successful, and yeah, there you go. That's pretty much it. To be honest with you, he had a very, very, very quiet game. I don't even fucking remember their goal, bro. What happened with their goal?
It's where Anthony shot and then it deflected on Diaz and
Oh,
and
yeah.
went the other
Nah,
way.
he had nothing
So
to do.
he couldn't do anything about it.
He couldn't do nothing there. Do we
First
just give him a
shot on
6?
goal.
Do we just give him a 6 and move on?
Yeah, 6 is like did what he because he did that great save. So I'll give him a 6.5.
What was the great save?
Where he went to the bottom right corner and paired it away.
When was that? First half or second half?
No, second half.
I bet it was when my stream went down. I bet it was when I was
It
lagging.
was a good save, so you can't give him a 6. He can't do anything for the goal.
I bet it's when my stream went down. I didn't see it. What? I'll just go with you then. What are you saying?
6.5.
Right,
That save was great, and he couldn't do anything. So
I bet I didn't see it. I had a fucking bad time in the second half. Right, let's go. Matheus Nunes. Here we go. That's his heat map chart, as you can see. Pushing forward into the sort of like midfield area. See, the thing is with Nunes, yeah, when he plays at right back, I don't want him inverting. I want him going down this area, mate. You know, like overlapping.
Remember, most of the game, Savio was there, so he can't really. So we saw more of him going where you want him to go when Bob came on.
When Bob come on, but I think he's better playing with Bob because I think he's better overlapping. I don't think he's that great going into this midfield area. I think he's better overlapping. Yeah, because his crosses are pretty decent as well. So when Bob's on or Bob pushes in, he can overlap and get some decent crosses in. Anyway, let's have a look at his numbers. 90 minutes played, got himself a goal, nice volley, 3 clearances, 1 block shot, 1 ground duel, didn't win it. He won 1 out of 3 aerial duels, 87% pass accuracy, 1 cross, which was successful, 6 long balls, 1 successful, shot on target, shot off target, and 1 dribble. What you saying, bro?
Also, we're giving him the assist for our second goal? No, third goal, sorry. We're giving Nunes the assist. Nunes assisted where we thought Bob scored. And that was a very good cross. If he doesn't like the defender block it, Bob probably scores. So I'll credit him with the assist as well. So a goal and assist. I always said that this game would be a perfect Nunes game, would suit his qualities. Had a few good defensive actions, a few more questionable situations, but all in all, when you score a goal and you assist and you score the very important second goal and assist the third goal to close the game, I think you need to credit him, man. So I'm in because of that, I'm in 8.5 today. Yeah.
Nah, facts. The only thing I would say is I do think he needs to get out to that cross quicker and be more aggressive. But you know, is what it is. Going forward, he was class. I'll give him a 7.6. I'm gonna give him a 7.6.
You're such a hater, bro.
I'm not a hater, bro. That's a good score.
He scored the second goal when we needed it the most after 60 minutes, and then he assisted the third goal to close the game.
I think that's a good score, personally. I think 7.6 is a good score. I'll be real with you. 7.7. Will that help you? Are you better happy with that? Yeah.
No, but you do you.
Okay. I think 7.7. I'll up it to a 7.7, man. But still, there we go.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, Ruben Diaz. There you go. That's his heat. That's his heat map there, chat. 90 minutes played, 4 clearances, 1 interception, 2 ground duels, 1 out of 3. 1 his only aerial duel. 96% pass accuracy there as well. 1 long ball, unsuccessful. There you go. Probably should be on his toes for their goal. I know it's, you know, again, you're kind of nitpicking here, but if you are nitpicking, I think for their goal, he probably should be on his toes. He's flat-footed, hence why he's like can't move. Other than that,
he gets to it. It's just it deflects on him.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if he's on his toes quicker, he can close the guy down, and then he's not like stretching, which is what he's doing. Other than that, did he really have anything else to do? I don't really remember doing much. No. There wasn't really much defending.
What did you think about the overall game? Did you think we played good today?
I thought first 20 minutes we played all right.
Yeah.
But I say all right, but at the same time, it was all basically Doku.
Yeah.
which is not great because you can't just have Doku as the only attacking threat in your team, right?
Our
'Cause
build-up wasn't good.
If Doku didn't turn up today, yeah, I don't know what would have happened, right? And then after we scored, I thought, what the hell's going on? We just went into cruise control, and then at half time, and then to be honest, I don't think Burnley played particularly well, but I think they deserved the goal just based on the fact that we just fucking went stupid and started taking the foot off the gas. Half time, obviously Pep's got into the players and said, listen, you got to get out there and fucking pick this intensity up, and then that's what did happen, and then in the end we got the job done. So yeah, I don't think it was amazing, but I feel like the second half, the way they reacted was good, because if we would have come out in that second half and we would have been trashed, then I would have been seriously worried. So
the scoreline flattered us a lot for me. The scoreline today flattered us. You don't
probably did,
you don't
but
think
so?
5-1. Do you think we played good enough for 5-1?
Yeah, I see what you mean, but at the end of the day, we just we did what we needed to do, man. We got the job done.
100%. But what I'm happy with is that we didn't play well, and I kind of knew we would concede when we didn't have Rodri in the starting lineup. But us not playing well or to the level we can play, and without Rodri still winning 5-1, I think it's a good omen, man. I think we're on the right path when you look at the past week and then today. When we don't play especially good, we still score 5 goals. And it was, a collapse of Burnley in the end, but still, I think it's, bro, I like it, man. I'm happy.
Nah, facts. I'll probably give this guy, I give him a 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5. Did what he needed to.
Okay, Gavardio. Are we definitely sure this is rotation, by the way? Yeah, he wasn't injured, was he?
I think it's rotation.
Just rotation. All right, cool. That's important, man. We can't afford for this guy to go down injured, man. I'll be real with you.
No.
All right, there you go. Heat map, very, very advanced, as you can see. 70 minutes played, then got subbed off for rotation, apparently, which is good. 5 clearances, 1 block shot, 3 aerial duels. Didn't win any of his aerial duels. 93% pass accuracy, 2 key passes in the game. 1 cross, which was successful, 2 long balls, which was successful, and 2 block shots as well.
Those stats doesn't say he played a good game, but I thought he had a very good game.
I mean, he's just fucking mega, really.
He's so good. He has he's so assured and so good in one-on-one duels in this game as well. But if you only look at those stats, it doesn't look like he had a good game. But for me, he had a better game than Diaz, and Diaz's stat, which you just showed before, was better than Guardiola's today. But for me, it's a 7. But I had a very decent match.
I'll give him a 7.3. I'll give him a 7.3 is what I'm going to give him. Black Winter says 7. Jay with a 7.3 as well. 7, 7.3, 7, 7.2, 7. Tyrone with a 7.8. 7, 7, 7. Yeah, I think we're in the right areas there, boys. Bill Ruben says, shoot, what an intro. Come on, the boy, says Ruben. Big up to you, man. Appreciate it, bro. We got Alan as well. Says, anyone seen that future Ballon d'Or rater or ratter trash Verts? Yeah, man, Verts, bro. Questions are going to be asked about this guy soon. Yeah, question. How long did it take people to start asking questions about Grealish, man, on a £100 million player? Yeah, it didn't take long, did it? Didn't take long. So, yeah, I think people will start asking questions soon. And Bill Jace as well says, we need to rate the Burnley centre-back. He had a good game. Yeah, I didn't have a clue what the guy is. Someone sent a super chat in the last game, and they watch along and said, yo, we need, I think it was, who was it? No, I can't remember who it was. It said something about this Esteve. I was like, who the fuck is Esteve? two own goals, and he was the guy that fucked up for the Haaland goal at the end as well. So, yeah, he's had a
because he wasn't the guy heading it. It was the other centre-back.
No, apparently people were saying it was him.
No, you can say he went to an area he shouldn't be in, but he wasn't the guy heading the ball. It was.
Oh, was he not?
No.
I thought he was the guy that had the ball, man. Fairs. All right. Right, let's go over to Nico O'Reilly then, left back. There you go. So again, going into midfield. Let's have a look, man. 83 minutes played, 2 block shots, 2 interceptions. He won 5 out of 9 ground duels, 1 out of 9 aerial duels, which is quite low for him. He usually quite good on the aerial duels. 78% pass accuracy, 2 key passes, 2 crosses, 1 successful, 4 long balls, all unsuccessful, 1 shot blocked, and 1 dribble, which was successful as well. You know what's mad, bro? You know what's crazy? Is that Nico O'Reilly is now a player that we have to sub off to keep him safe and secure. Because he's that important to our team.
Yeah.
If he gets injured, bro, I don't know what we do, man. You know what I mean? I think he's that important to the way we play football now. And he's like defensively so solid as well.
The biggest compliment I can give him is that you don't notice he's an academy player. Like he fits in so seamlessly. And he's right now one of the most important players for how we play or how our formation and lineup is. So hopefully, for me, if this season is going to be what we want it to be, it all depends on injuries. If we can keep the core players of the squad fit throughout the season, I think you have a very decent chance to do something this season. But this beginning of the season has showed us that we had already a few injuries, so hopefully that stops and we just keep on rolling from here.
Yeah, nah, facts, man, facts. I just think it says everything about him that we're now subbing him off to not get injured. I think that's one of the biggest compliments you can have as a football player. That when your manager is subbing you off because he can't afford for you to get injured, I think that tells you a lot, man. So yeah, and obviously he's just signed a new contract as well, 5-year deal. I think he's just signed. So yeah, congrats to him on a 5-year contract. You know what I mean? That's big for him. And yeah, man, like just keep on putting these performances in at left back. And I know he's going to have to work very, very, very hard to get back into this team, which is what we want. We want competition for places. I'll give him a 7 point. I'll give him a 7.3. I'm the same as Josko. I don't really think there was that much in between, personally. What are you saying?
No, I agree with you, but I gave Josko a 7, so I have to keep it at a 7.
Okay, cool. Well, that's your defense done, guys. Let's move it into midfield. Here we go. Here's an interesting conversation. Nico Gonzalez. Let's go through his numbers. That's his heat map. So mainly on the left. Did go over to the right when he went further forward, though. 90 minutes played. 91% passing accuracy. 2 key passes in the game. 4 long balls, 2 successful. 1 big chance created. 1 shot blocked. 1 dribble success. 3 ground duels, 1 out of 3. 4 aerial duels, 1 out of 4. His stats are mega. 3 clearances. The stats are great. What do you think about his performance, Si?
So I think he did good today. I don't think he did amazing, although those stats would probably suggest otherwise. But if he had done anything less than what he did today against Burnley at home, I would have been nervous. I needed him to have a good performance today in the absence of Rodri, because if he can't be the difference maker in midfield in a game like this, we can't rely on him going forward. So I think he had a good game, and he also should have had an assist when he, headed it for Haaland in the first half, where Haaland mistimed it. Remember?
Yeah.
That should have been an assist, definitely. So a good game for him, but against an opponent where I expect him to have a good game. So he lived up to the expectations, but nothing more than that. So for me, I'll be gracious and I'll give him a 7.8.
That's a fucking high score for someone that you said didn't do more than what did you? How did you word it?
Because I'm gonna glaze my boy. I'm gonna push him up.
Okay. No, there's a way you were speaking. I thought you was gonna give him like just an average score, and then you give him a 7.
No, because I compare him to Rodri. How would Rodri have done in this game? So Nico had some troubles when he played with the back to the opponent. He lost the ball once or twice. I didn't really, which is probably his weakest point, is receiving the ball when facing Donnarumma and then handling from there. When he's facing the opposition with the ball, no problem at all. 7.5, bro. I'm in a good mood. I'm going out for beers after.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna give him a 7 point. I give him a 7.6, man. I think he was decent, man. I still think personally, against any sort of decent opposition, I still feel like he needs like a Kovacic next to him, or a Rodri, or a Bernardo, someone just next to him. Yeah, but
100%.
I think he's still in this learning phase. You know what I mean? He's still in the learning phase, man. I can't lie, he's still learning, but It's looking all right, man. We'll see how he gets on, man. But we do need better. But he did all right today, to be honest with you. All right, let's go. Let's go into the attacking midfield. I can't lie, man. I'm a little bit disappointed with these in terms of the creative side of these guys' games. So let's start off with Reinders, chat. Yeah, let's go to Reinders.
Wow, that heat map, bro.
Yeah,
that supports my what I thought about his performance today.
What did you think about his performance today?
Well, again, the bare minimum. One thing I do really love about Reinders is that he runs a lot with and without the ball, especially without the ball. He runs into pockets, which makes the opposition players move along with him. That creates space for our other players. Something we really liked last season, having players willing to run into space, even though they won't receive the ball, but just to create space for others. I really love that trait about him, and that heat map shows what I'm saying. But I need more quality from him on the ball. I need more, and I just feel it is so close to unlock. So when it does, it's going to be huge. But
yeah. Let me go for the stats and I'll give you my thoughts, man. 83 minutes played, 91% passing accuracy, 1 cross unsuccessful, 1 long ball successful, shot on target, shot off target, shot block, 3 dribbles successful out of 4, and 7 ground duels, 4-1, 1 clearance, 1 interception. I think this guy is definitely an elite level player. Yeah, I think for me, I just think he needs to release the ball a little bit quicker than he's currently doing and maybe speed up his decision making. I don't think he's playing amazing, but I can see that there's definitely a top level player there. I mean, I seen it last year when I watched AC Milan at the end of the year. They had like 4 or 5 scout alongs of this guy. Yeah, so I know he's a player. And I've seen against Wolves the quality on the ball. I know that this guy's going to be sick for us. I just think he needs to just speed everything up a little bit, make that decision making quicker. At some point, it will come. The question will be, when does it come? You know what I mean? Is it going to take a couple more games? Is it going to take 6 months? Is it going to take a year? I don't know. There's definitely a player in there. But I just think the decision making for me just needs to speed it up a little bit, to be honest with you. All right, and player rating for him, I'll probably give him a 6 point. I'll give him a 6.5. I'm going to 6.5.
Yeah, I agree. 6.5. He did the bare minimum, but he's not far from being exceptional. I can't really describe it. He's like how I felt about Doku the last 2 seasons, where he does like 80% correct. If he just gets the last few percent, then he'll be immense.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, sometimes when you sign a player, right, and you're watching the player, like in the first season, you're like, oh, is this player good or not? Like, you try to work it out in it. Like, is this guy got the talent? Like, is he even good enough to be here? You know what I mean? Maybe you're having that conversation with Nico Gonzalez. Some City fans might be looking at him and going, is he actually good? Is he good enough to be here? With Reinders, I feel like everybody knows he's good enough. Everyone knows the talent's there, yeah. But like, he's not quite delivering. But I'm certain it'll come. I just don't know when it'll finally arrive. Foden, here we go. Let's have a look at his numbers then. That's his seat map. There you go, chat.
Look at the corner flag, bro. Wait, go back. Go up. Look at the corner flag. If that's red, man, we've done a lot of corners.
Yeah. I think he's our permanent corner taker now by the looks of it. Anyway, let's have a look at his numbers, man. 90 minutes played, 84% pass accuracy, 3 key passes, 11 crosses, 3 successful, 2 long balls, 1 successful, 1 dribble attempt successful, 2 ground duels, 1 out of 4, 1 aerial duel, not 1, 1 block shot. Some of the ratings in the chat are quite high, man. I didn't think he had a great game, to be honest with you, boys. I'm not gonna lie, man.
I saw someone write 8. I'm sorry, but it was never an 8. Not even in the 7 for me. But for me, Foden today, I have to take the blame. I transferred him in my fantasy manager, and for 6 straight seasons, whenever I've done that, he starts to be shit. So I have to transfer him out again for next season, for next game, and he'll be good. I'll promise you, chat. I'll transfer it out. It's my mistake. I shouldn't do it. But no, Foden today. What I can compliment him on was him demanding and trying, but by the exception of a few quick 1-2s, he didn't really do much. I don't think our corners was good when you compare how many we had. So for me, bare minimum 6.5.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm not sure if he was any better or worse than Reinders. I think they were both on a similar level. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
You give him the-
Bare
you give him-
minimum.
I don't think there was much between. Chat, I don't know. Some people are giving like 7.5. I don't really think that like.
We give Reinders 7.5. 6.5.
I don't really think there was much between Foden and Reinders, to be honest with you. Yeah, what's this Rodri bomber? What the fuck is this?
Don't do stupid things now.
Don't chat shit, man.
The fishing dude.
Oh, he's got a pain in his knee. Rodri's got a pain in his knee, and it's unclear right now whether he'll be available for Monaco. Right, well, don't play him against Monaco then. Leave him out.
Which knee? Which knee is that?
Well, let's imagine it's the one that he snapped his ACL.
That's not good. That's really not good, bro.
Bro. I was having such a good day as well. Well, I wasn't actually. I was having a bit of a mixed day.
Wait. Let's be positive, bro. Yeah?
Yeah, let's be positive, man.
If at any point in the season he needed to have this pain in his knee, this might be the best time. You know what I mean? Burnley, Monaco away, Brentford away, and then international.
I hear it, man.
Might be the best. We should be able to win today against Monaco and against Brentford without him, and rest him in the entire international. Give him a month off, and then come back.
I'm not sure about him. I think the Brentford game, bro. Nah, bro. I think you need him, man.
You sure? That's
Brentford away.
Yeah.
Nah, you need Rodri for Brentford away.
Okay. You really think that? Or because I've seen a few Brentford games and they haven't been good. You're just saying that because they beat United.
Games where we've not been good, bro. I'll be honest with you, man.
True, but bro,
I think you need him back for Brentford, bro. I'd leave him out. I'd leave him out in the Monaco game. Yeah, I think you should be able to go to Monaco. I'm looking at Monaco scores and like their results recently haven't been too great, really. I think we should be able to go to Monaco with Nico Gonzalez. Yeah. And maybe stick Kovacic, maybe not Kovacic because he's only just come back. Maybe put Nico in there, yeah, with Bernardo, put Foden in the 10, and that should be enough for Monaco. And then bring Rodri back next weekend if he's available.
If he feels the slightest pain, I wouldn't play him against Brentford. He needs to be 100%, not 95. I wouldn't, not even 99. I wouldn't play him.
Well, yeah, you say that, but we played him against Napoli when the day before Pep Guardiola said that Rodri was in pain.
But not in the knee, was it?
Well, yeah, I imagine it was in the knee.
Well,
I don't know. I probably would swerve him for the Monaco game, yeah, because Monaco is, we don't obviously we would want to win the game and that, but like say you got a point there, it's not the worst point in the world, yeah. But like for me, the Brentford game next week, because I just feel that Premier League, yeah, we have to win. We have to win the Premier League games. Like, you take a point against you take a point against Monaco, you go beat Villarreal, you beat Dortmund at home, you're chilling. That's great results in the first four. But Premier League, I feel like we're already in a situation in the Premier League where you have to win football matches. Like you can't afford to drop points, not even a draw. So yeah, we'll see anyway what goes on there. But yeah, hopefully it ain't too serious. What was we on there? Was we on Foden? Yeah, I'll probably give Foden the same as Reinders, man. Personally, I don't think there was much between Foden and Reinders. I'll be real with you. Some people in the chat are saying Foden was clear, but I don't think so. So I give him a 6 point. Whatever I give Reinders, I think I give Reinders 6.5. Yeah, I give him the same, man. I don't think he was any different, to be honest with you. Right, let's do our wingers, man. Let's go over to Savinho. Gets his first Premier League start of the season. His second start in 2 games. Wow, fucking I've never seen
line, bro. Jesus
what
Christ.
The hell is that heat map, bro? What the hell is that? That is crazy, man.
That is crazy.
Right, let's have a look. 62 minutes played. 91%
done
pass
the same
accuracy.
movement all game, man.
I know. 1 cross unsuccessful. 1 shot off target. 2 dribbles. 1 successful. He won 3 out of 5 ground duels, and that was pretty much it. Bro, I can't lie, man. Like, first of all, yeah, he obviously didn't get the ball as much as maybe Doku did, but I just felt that when he got the ball, I just felt that like nothing was going to happen. You know, I didn't really like when Doku got the ball. Every time Doku got the ball, I was like, yeah, this guy's going to cook it. He's going to do something.
Yeah,
but
bro,
Savio, bro, when he got the ball, I was like, you're not going to do anything.
Yeah, but you can't compare them yet. He is definitely not up to speed. I think he had a few
No,
good moments.
No, I'm not comparing him in that. I know Savio's not funny. I'm just saying.
Bro.
I'm only just giving you my opinion. Go on. What are you saying?
No. Like, I understand the frustrations about him, but we also need to remember that he's definitely not match fit, and he needs to get up to speed. I thought he had a few good moments where he went past his player, but when you're playing against a back five, it's very difficult when you're doing the touch line, because when you go past the first defender, the second defender will be like 1 or 2 meters behind in a, like, do you know what I mean? Like this. So for me, fine. Nothing really. I didn't really expect anything else. I really wanted him to see him on the left. I still think that's where he's best.
But you can't play him on the left because Doku's on smoke.
Yeah, but don't you think Doku will be on smoke on the right as well?
Yeah, but you can't take that risk.
Well,
you can't. Well, Doku, right? We've watched Doku for 2 years. Yeah, you finally got him in this 3rd year where he's cooking everything. He's probably one of our best players in the team right now.
That is true. That is
true. You can't now. As soon as he gets going, go. Sorry, mate. I'm going to move you to the right hand side.
No. But you could experiment with it, and during the game, maybe I
don't do no experiments when a player's finally starting to show why we spent the money. Yeah, and he is finally starting to show why he's spent. We'll come on to it in a minute. You can't then move him to compensate for Savinho. And I love Savinho, yeah, but you can't do that.
No. Why I'm saying it was just to get Savinho a lot of confidence, get him going. As we've seen, that's what happened to Doku. He's played good, got a lot of confidence, and then he rides on the confidence. I want that to happen for Savinho as well. And I think that will happen quicker if he plays some minutes on the left, as when we saw him play.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You do it, you put Doku on the right, and Doku goes shit and loses all his confidence.
That is true. That would be bad. But I think he's in a space right now, headspace and performance-wise, where I don't think it really matters where you put him.
No, I wouldn't be taking that risks personally. I'll give Savio 4. What are you giving him?
I'll give him a 5.
Okay, 4 and 5. Right, let's go over to fucking this guy, yeah? Bro. This guy is fucking on it, man. He's on it. So, yeah, he's already got 3 assists this season in the Premier League. In the entirety of last season, chat, he only got 6. So he's already got 50% of last year's entire assists, yeah? Is that his 2nd or 3rd assist to Haaland this season? 2nd assist, yeah? I think so. I think that's his 2nd assist for Haaland already, man, this season, which is...
second. I don't think it's the 3rd.
That is unbelievable. That is absolutely...
He was fantastic.
That is just... How mad is that? Jeremy Doku has more... And this was my problem. This was always my problem with Doku, that he couldn't assist Haaland. And people was trying to say that it wasn't a problem. It was a fucking problem. Yeah. Now they are connecting, yeah, because Jeremy Doku's playing closer to the box. And now look at Doku's cooking on gas, man.
Also remember, even though we only have 2 assists this season, he probably should have maybe 4, because he done very good through balls to Haaland, where Haaland should have done better. And also today,
harsh on Doku, man. The last couple of years.
How many assists was Doku credited with today? Because the assist for Foden is also his. So he only got the one for
if it's
Haaland.
an own goal, it's an own goal, it's not an assist.
Yeah. But for us, when we're talking about
he
had 2 assists today for me.
Good,
bro. So good. I wrote it on Twitter. My man of the match by a mile. Bro.
Oh, bro, it's not even
by a mile. He is so good. If he can continue this form throughout the season, and hopefully no injuries, please. If he can do that, bro, I'm sorry, he'll be the best winger in the league when the season finishes.
Look at this from Pep Guardiola. Look at this glaze. I have the feeling Jeremy Doku's decision-making in the final third has improved. Wow. He's an incredible threat against teams in a low block and deep. Jeremy is really, really, really important. When a team is transitional, maybe he struggles a little bit. When a team is deep, he can bring the ball to the box, and after, he's reading good. When Jeremy goes 2 or 3 appearances, they don't allow him to go one against one, because 1 against 1, he's unstoppable. There's no winger in 5-10 meters stronger than him. Jeremy, impossible. Now he's reading when his opponents go to 2 or 3 men. He reads if another man is free to make a cross. He's improved a lot. This is facts. This is facts.
Do you think that's Pep Linders? Because a lot have been made about Pep Linders and his influence on the connection between Doku and Haaland.
Maybe, but you know what? You know what, Saya? Maybe Pep Linders does have some shit to do with it, and maybe Toure does too. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to give the player the credit. You know, maybe Doku's been working on it. Yeah, you know, people are, you know, what's funny is that people are very quick to say, oh, it's Pep Linders, or it's this, or it's that. It's like, maybe it's just Doku. Maybe Doku's been working hard at himself. You know what I mean? So
Didn't
I don't know.
Say
man.
that he'd been talking a lot with Haaland about, you know, where to run and all that.
He has.
But the assist for Haaland today was fucking beautiful, bro. That's not an easy assist.
Bro,
it's not an easy assist.
He's moving mad, man. You know, he's moving mad, and and this was a big year for him, man. You know, this is a big year. And the thing is, I always say this, right? But you know what I like about Doku is, when I watched that YouTube video that he done on his channel, and the guy knew that he has to perform this year, man. Yeah, and now he is, and it's you know, it's just crazy, bro, because we all knew that there's a talented player in here. You know what I mean? The way he goes past players is ridiculous. Like nobody else I've seen in the world go past players. But that end product needed to improve. Now it is improving. He's probably one of the best wingers in world football on current form. That's a fact.
And you know what? If you only look at his stats this season, the stats is, let's just say, good. Yeah. But if you watch all his games, his stats doesn't flatter him in any way. Do you know what I mean? He should have had a lot more assists and probably a goal more too. So there's still so much to come from him. We just need to keep him fit. Bro, it can be really good. It can be really good.
No, facts, man. All right, let's have a look at these numbers then. We'll give our match rating. So there you go. There's his heat, man. Look at this. This is what I want to see. Getting closer to the penalty area, man. Don't want him to touch line, man.
What does that look like?
You go in prison. Right, let's have a look, man.
It's what you call a chat. What's it called? Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, I like that. 86 minute, sorry, not 86 minute, 86% passing accuracy, 3 key passes, 2 crosses out of 5 successful, 2 long balls successful out of 2, 1 big chance created, 3 shots on target, 12 dribble attempts, 7 successful, 1 big chance missed. You know what, as well, really want to highlight this, yeah, because I do point this out every time we do the chats, yeah. But I want to point this out again because I think it's really important. I think it's a really underrated part of his game. Bro, I've never seen a winger get involved defensively and like get stuck in as much as this guy, bro.
It's insane. I don't think he has under 10 ground duels one game this entire season. I'm pretty sure about that. Find me another winger that even have one game with 10 ground duels.
Yeah, 1 aerial duel, 1 out of 1. And yeah, there you go. I'll give him a solid 9. 9 out of 10 for me.
Oh, bro. No, 9. Who did I give 8? Who did I give 8 to? Did I give 8 to someone?
I don't think we've got anyone in the 8s.
Me, my man of the match, and I'll give him 9.2. I thought this was probably one of his best performances in how he played and what he created and what he meant for us on the pitch. And just seeing those improvements, even with the link up to Haaland, I'm just so freaking excited for Doku and what he can achieve with us if he continues. It's still early days, but it's a really good start to the season for him. Really good, bro. 9.2. I'll give it. I'll glaze it.
All right, sweet. And then we'll come to Erling Haaland, who gets a better rating, according to this, you know what I mean, than Doku, which is kind of mad in my opinion. But there we go. There you go. That's his heat map chat. 90 minutes played, 2 goals, 1 assist. Fucking hell, I didn't realize. What was his assist? Who did he assist?
Nunes, where he hit it back and then Nunes
did he?
kicked it in the roof. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 3 shots on target, 3 shots off target, 1 shot blocked. 1 big chance missed. Which one was that?
Probably where Nico hit it for him and he missed it, where he mistimed it. I'm pretty sure that's it. You don't remember in the first half? Where he headed it backwards for Haaland in the back of the box, and then Haaland just missed it.
Nah, I don't remember, bro.
Okay.
Anyway, 2 key passes, 1 big chance created, 1 ground duel, 1 out. Oh, he didn't win a ground duel. 1 2 aerial duels, 2 clearances, 2 goals and assist. What the calculator say? The calculator says, what is it? 1.5 for a goal or 1. So 1.5 would be 7.5, 9. Bro, the guy's got to get high rating, man. I can't lie, but not as high as Doku.
No,
I give it 8.7. I give it 8.7. I'm going to give him.
I thought before his 2 goals, he didn't have a great game. For me, I think he missed 2 big chances. And I think their collapse in the end of the game really flattered Haaland when we look at it now. But 2 goals is still 2 goals, and he got a very important assist, which none of other players would have gotten to win that header. So I think we need to credit him that even when he's having a bad game, he'll still turn up and get the end product. That's, I don't know how many times Kevin De Bruyne had a game where he was invisible and then he just shows up out of nowhere and does something. You need to credit, bro. 8.9 for me.
Yeah. Nah, big up, man. Big up. And yeah, 18 GNA apparently, in 9 games.
But it's his worst start to the Premier League season still, bro.
I know.
Isn't that fucking insane?
That's fucked, bro. When I seen that stat the other day, that is his worst start to the Premier League season, and he's got like 6 goals or whatever already. I'm like, what?
Wasn't it last season he had like 10 goals in 5 games? Do you remember where we thought he'll break 50? Do you remember?
Yeah. Nah, facts. Yeah, he scored. He's only not scored in 1 game, which is just a Tottenham game. Yeah, so he's and you know what as well, right? He's not just scoring goals, right, and playing shit. The guy looks awesome. Now, dare I say it, yeah, but I actually think like his overall game at the moment looks like the best I've ever seen at Manchester City.
Yeah, but
his overall, I'm talking overall game, hold up play, popping it off, winning headers, all that kind of shit. I'm talking overall game. Now, I'm not saying he's going to score as many as he did in the treble year, but I'm talking overall game. I think this is the best he's ever looked. That's all early days. He might go shit, but right now the guy is on it, mate. Yeah, big time. And hopefully it continues. And by the way, we need Marmouth back rapid because we don't want to burn him out. Yeah, at the start of the season, I'm sure you guys seen a video that City did, and he said, "I feel really fresh. I feel really, really good. I've had a break. I feel good." Yeah, we don't want to ruin that by spamming him out, mate. So we need Marmouth back so we can, or Turkey, either of them can do it, so we can rest Haaland in a couple of games, or even take him off 60 minutes, 70 minutes, take him off, give him a bit of a rest, play Turkey and Marmouth or false 9. Like we did against Wolves. You remember when he took Haaland off, didn't he? And put Turkey on as a false 9. When the
game is done, I think he would have been taken off today if we scored the goals a bit earlier than what we did.
But yeah, probably would have, man. Yeah, but big up Haaland, man. The guy's on it right now. All right, let's have a look at some of these subs as well. I smashed these likes up as well, people, man. Yeah, hit the like button if you've not done so already. Let's have a look at some of these subs. I won't go through the stats, but Oscar Bob, come on. He got him. Oh, he didn't actually score, did he? It was actually a goal.
But he was part of. If he doesn't try to get there, that goal ain't gonna be scored. So credit to him for trying.
Yeah, he looked all right when he's coming on. We could really do with him getting a goal though, just to sort. Because I feel like at the moment, I feel like people are starting to say, "Oh, is Bob going to be another one of these players that's like nice techie baller but never scores?"
I know what you mean.
He can't become one of those players. He needs to
No.
score. He needs to, we
But-
need to have players who can score goals, man.
But one thing that is very important to mention today, LB, is us as a team look better with Bob when we have Nunes as right back. That combination is much better than Doku, than Savinho and Nunes.
Yeah.
So if we just can get Bob to like score a goal, like a scream or something, I think that will do for him what has been done for Doku this season. He can ignite as well. He has so many levels to go.
The thing is with Bob, but I think Bob's similar to Doku in the sense that he needs to be closer to the box. Yeah, I don't feel like he's a player. I think he's a player, where when he's in the box, because he's so technical, opposition players don't want to go near him because they're scared of giving a penalty away.
Yeah.
Right, but obviously when he's on the touchline, he can beat a man, but he's not that quick. Do you know what I'm saying in terms of his like pace? So he's got that little burst of pace like the David Silva, like I can get past you and move, but then players can catch him up. So I think with Bob, I think he's very similar to Doku. Well, you need to get him closer to the penalty area. I actually feel the only one that we've got is probably Savinho who can hold the width. He's probably the only one that has the ability to really do anything holding the width. I think Doku and Bob, have to be closer to the penalty area. And then if you want to have someone holding the width, play Savinho as that guy.
But that's what's really good right now. Well, not good, but not having Husanov and then playing Nunes will help Bob be closer to the goal. But like it's pretty easy.
Yeah, well, Nunes is better when Bob plays because he can overlap.
Exactly.
Facts. Yeah, exactly, man. Ake, come on. I don't really remember him doing anything, to be honest with you. Do you remember him doing anything?
Who?
Ake, did he have any defensive actions that you remember?
He won a header that led to chance, but
don't
really remember.
Well, it's good that he's getting full fitness because we probably will need him at some point. Rico come on and Bernardo come on again just to see it out. So don't really remember much there. And Pep Guardiola, man. To be honest with you, bro, I think the starting 11 was the exact. That would have been the starting 11 that I went with. So
no
complaints with the start. Yeah, no complaints with the starting 11. I feel like the sub Bob for Savinho was probably the right sub at the time.
100%.
And then, Gavadio off for Ake, good management from Pep. Don't want to risk Gavadio. That's a good sub. Nico Riley off, good sub. No complaints with Pep. Probably give him a 10. I don't really have any complaints with Pep today. Probably give him a 10, man.
He went with the starting lineup. I would have gone with the exception of Rodri. Didn't know that he wouldn't play today. And I agree with everything you just said. One thing maybe would have liked was maybe Kovacic to get a few minutes today. Just because it was an easy game for him to get some minutes.
Yeah.
So that could have been instead of Bernardo for me. But
I hear that. That's a fair shot.
I like that we went with the full attack mode today and not playing Bernardo. I can't really. I'm giving it 9.5.
Yeah, fairs. You know what I like about Pep as well? Recently I said I feel like Pep's addressing each game individually. He said it in his press up. He said, we're now going into each game, like how can we win each game? And I feel like Pep, after the Spurs game and Brighton game, I feel like Pep clocked it that we can't just keep sending players out playing the same way every time. And then the next game against United we changed. And then we've started changing it. I feel like Pep now is every game he's looking at each game individually. Again, if you go back to the treble year or the Centurions year, it was obviously not taking anything away from Pep, but it was kind of easy. The team was incredible. We had world-class players everywhere. You just put the team out, told them to play football, they'd win the game. I feel like Pep's realising now, and he's realised over the last few games, that he has to set the team up for each game different. And you're seeing different styles of play in each game. And now we're winning matches because I feel like Pep's setting the team up to succeed now rather than just setting them up to go out there and win the game. I feel like Pep's realising now with 5 games unbeaten. Yeah, for example, last year we went to Arsenal, right? We got battered 5-1 because we tried to play football. We tried to play pretty football. We got fucking cooked. Whereas this year, Pep went there and went, we can't play pretty football. We're not good enough. So what we'll do, we'll defend and we'll try and win a different way. And we were very close to doing it. So I feel like Pep, man. I feel like Pep has definitely definitely clocked it, and he's changing the way that he's managing in the last few matches. But we've got to go on now from this chat. Yeah, we've got to go on and build a winning run. Yeah, I feel like we're in a good spot. You know what I mean? I feel like, but as I said, what's the word that we are as a football club right now? Still, yeah, I still feel we're a very fragile football club. Whereas one bad result and everyone's just fucking negative again, because I feel like we got to build a run. We've got to go on a winning run, or at least bare minimum unbeaten. We need some confidence back into the football club, into the fan base, into the players. I feel like we're building it. We're 5 matches unbeaten. Yeah, but for me, you've got to kick on now.
Today for me was big as well, because you said the word fragile, and I agree. I even think we're still fragile as a team before today, because we haven't gone behind in the last few games, so we don't really know how will the players react. And then when we conceded just before the break today, I wanted to see that fragility, what it's called, I don't know, being fragile, which was last season, wasn't there anymore, that we actually put that behind us. And even though we go 1 goal behind or they equalize, we just reset and then go again. We don't collapse. And I know it's not a huge thing today, but it was still something, because last season, we don't know I'm not sure we would have turned this game around again. I don't like. And I should be sure that we would have, but I'm not. So seeing that today, that gives me a lot of confidence. And if we see that us go, let's say we go behind against Monaco and then turn that around, we'll start build a belief that even when we go behind or people equalize, that we have it, that we still have it in us to go win games, have that mentality about us. And that will also transcend to the fans, to the club, and to the opponents, even them knowing, oh, we just won't go up or we just equalize. Fuck, it's still City. They probably score. If you think that way, often you make it happen. So I think it's a very important step in the right direction, bro.
Yeah,
I'm positive, man. I'm so fucking positive.
Yeah, no, it's facts, bro. Like, confidence breeds wins and momentum, and I always say momentum's the biggest thing in football. 100%. And it works both ways. Yeah, you have shit momentum. Like last year, yeah, you have shit momentum. You start losing games. Guess what? You're gonna carry on losing games because momentum's powerful. You win games, yeah, and shit happens. Like that momentum is so important. Like, it's just crazy. I always remember, like some things always stick in my head, right? But I always remember, and I can't remember who we were speaking about, but I remember watching Gillette Soccer Saturday when I was younger. Yeah, I was only young. It's probably like teenage years, maybe late teens or whatever. I remember watching Gillette Soccer Saturday, right? And I remember Paul Merson, right, who does chat a lot of shit, but respect him as a footballer, and sometimes he'll give you a nice little comment that you can take. And I remember him talking about this this lower league team, right? And he said this lower league team was in a relegation battle, yeah, and they went on like a 5-6 match winning run, and they got themselves out of the relegation zone, yeah. And then they had a cup game, they rotated, they got beat. And then they went on a 10-match losing streak and ended up getting relegated. And it's like, bro, momentum is so powerful in football. Like it's unbelievable. I mean, again, if you look back at last year, yeah, what game started off our losing streak?
Last season.
It was a cup game. It was Spurs. It was Spurs away. That was the game that started the one winning 14, if I remember correctly. Why? Because he rotated. Yeah, it was Spurs away. We rotated. We went there. We rotated. We lost the game. Everyone, oh, don't worry about it. We lost the game. We rotated. Yeah, cool. We lost the momentum. We went to Bournemouth the week after and got absolutely fucking roasted.
I remember that game.
And this is why in the last week, I've been saying stick with the same team. And people have been going, nah, LB, drop Bernardo. Put this guy right wing. And I'm like, nah, don't fuck about with it, man. Yeah, what about if you do this with the defense? What about if you do this? What about if you do that? Nah, stop it, man. Just stick with the same team. Just keep getting the wins, build the confidence, and then little changes.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, and this is why, again, like, you can't afford to be doing, like, wholesale changes in football, man. You just can't do it. Otherwise, like, you fuck it up, the confidence goes, and then before you know it, you're on 1 winning 14. And that all started by the Spurs game. Yeah, we were winning football matches before that. People were saying, "Oh, we won."
We were undefeated in like 12 games in the league.
Bro, the thing is, and we were, and what was going on in those games, right? We didn't actually deserve to win a lot of those. If you think back to last season, before the Spurs games, even though we were top of the league or like in the top 2 or whatever, and people were like, "Why are people moaning? We're winning the games." It's like, but we're playing shit. We actually should be losing those games. Yeah, we actually should have lost it as soon as we dropped the fucking bomb. And lost the map, boom, it all started. So this is why I'm really, really reluctant in changing too much. That's why when you said before, Si, or why don't we try Savio on the left and Doku on the right? I want to see Savio on the left, but I can't afford to fuck it up with Doku at the moment because Doku is one of our best players. You can't afford to change it and ruin it all. So for me, I want to see Pep Guardiola now make minimal changes to this squad. Unless needed to by injuries, suspension, or players just absolutely gassed out. Yeah, until we get that momentum going and really get the confidence back into the squad, all Pep has to do is basically put out the same 11 every game, and we just try and win football matches.
So who are you playing, Monaco? Let me hear you.
Back four, exactly the same.
Yeah.
Midfield.
Goalkeeper.
Donnarumma.
Okay.
Midfield, Nico. I personally, I would make a change in that midfield. I would play Nico, Bernardo, and I'm not saying that you can't make a single change, but I'm saying don't do wholesale changes. I would play Nico, Bernardo, Foden in the 10, Haaland up top, Doku on the left, and then pick whoever.
Bob on the right.
Bob or Savinho.
But when you have Nunes, you should play Bob. I think so.
Yeah, I agree
if you're not playing Doku on the right, you should play Bob on the right when you have Nunes. You shouldn't play Savio. Savio is a touchline winger. So.
I probably agree. Yeah. So what's that from today? 2 changes. Savio for Bob and Bernardo for. And by the way, our best midfield performance came against Wolves when we played that midfield.
Yeah,
it was Reinders in the 10, but obviously Foden's better than in the 10, so just play Foden.
I don't know how Monaco plays. I haven't seen any of the games, so I won't like talk about them. But it's still an away game in Europe, so I think going into that game, you can have like a pragmatic approach for the first half, like play Bernardo, play Nico. And then if needed in the second game, you can then sub so you can go more offensive, where you can sub on Reinders or you can whatever. So I agree. If I agree on that lineup, that would probably be what I would go with as well.
Yeah. The main thing for me is the defense. Yeah. And I said, and this isn't reactionary. I said this before we kicked a ball at the start of the season. I want to see as much as possible a stable, first of all, back 2, centre back partnership. So I wouldn't be changing Diaz and Gvardiol like that. I'd stick with them for now. Like, don't be fucking just throwing stones in there for the now. Just stick with them to get a partnership going. At the moment, I'd stick with Nico O'Reilly even when Ike Nori's back, because I think he's playing good. There's no need to change him. Let Ike Nori win the position back. Don't just give it him. And obviously Huzanov, when he's fit, play Huzanov. If he's not fit, play Nunes. And just try not to just don't make no changes, man. Like, that's why I got stressed against Spurs, bro, because we just put that mint performance in against Wolves, and then he completely changed the midfield against Spurs, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he put
we win a game. That was probably the best. I don't know, people will be like, Wolves are shit, LB. I'm like, not asked about Wolves. I'm talking about ourselves. We put in probably the best performance we put in a year, right? And then he went and changed the midfield. And I was just like, why the fuck are you doing that? So just don't change as much as possible, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So obviously people will say, well, why are you changing it for Monaco? I don't want to go to Monaco and play Nico G, Foden and Reinders in midfield. I think that's stupid. So I think you do have to change it. But the midfield that I'd play, Nico G and Bernardo, has already been tried and tested. It's not a new thing. It's not an experiment. We've already tried it and it worked.
90% of the team right now should probably be the same for each week, depending on if anyone needs a rest out of the order.
Well, remember, you've only got 2 games and it's international break, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So we have Monaco and then Brentford, and then it's internationals, and then you have 4 Premier League games before the last international.
Yeah, but the thing is as well, bro. Here's the thing, but if we do start getting better, and we can start scoring more goals earlier, you can start subbing off some of your more important players.
100%.
That was one of the problems last year as well, by the way. Yeah, the compound. It was like a massive circle. It was a spiral. Your player got injured. Yeah, other player was injured. So player come back from injury, straight back into the team. Because they're not fully fit, they then got injured. And it was just a circle. Also, adding to the fact that because we're not good enough, yeah, player was playing 90 minutes. When you get better, you start killing games off by 60, 70 minutes. You can then take players off. So then it's like the way it works is mad. The better you are, the less minutes the players can play because you can take them off. Last year, we were spamming out Haaland for 90 minutes every single game. Why? Because we needed him on the pitch because we weren't winning football matches. Whereas now, if you can start scoring 2 or 3 goals 60 minutes and you trust your defence, which at the moment I do trust my defence, you can take Haaland off with 60 minutes to go. It all matters. It all adds up. And people will be like, it's only 30 minutes. It adds up. If you do that twice or 3 times a month, yeah, that's a game and a half less minutes the game is that the player has played. So I feel like we're getting into a good position now. Yeah, I feel like that's 5 games unbeaten, and you've played some decent sides. Yeah, we're still in this title race. We're only 5 points behind Liverpool. You won your first Champions League game. You're in the next round of the Carabao Cup. Things are looking decent, but it's still very fragile. And that's why, for me, I just don't want Pep to make no like big changes. Just keep it small. One or 2 changes a game. Nothing major. Don't be fucking switching up your centre backs. Don't be putting Trafford in. Yeah, sorry, Trafford. Yeah, I'd love you to play this Monaco game, but I can't. We can't be like making big changes for me. Anyway, let me have a look at a super chat. We got MD, man. Sorry, Arno. This has been here a while, bro. I've just been waffling bare. Doku looks good, but the rating should be based on impact. If Nunes didn't score and the 3rd goal didn't pass the ball, we aren't in the game. If Haaland didn't score, Doku would have had 0 G8. Love to Doku. Yeah, but his overall game as well for me, MD, like deserved a high rating. Like the guy was cooking on gas. He got an assist. He should have had he almost had another one. If it
wait, what is he saying? Is he saying
I think he's saying
didn't have an end product because he had 2 assists today, bro?
No, I feel like what he's saying on Nunes is the weight of that. Basically, what you said, the weight of Nunes' goal was very, very important. So I think he's saying that should carry a higher score because the goal was so important. Do you get me?
Oh, he's saying Nunes should have had a higher.
I think he's saying like Nunes should have had a higher score because that goal was so important, which I get. I do get that.
Yeah. And that's true. 100%.
But I try and just judge it over the whole course of the game rather than like, that was a big goal. You know what I mean? But
I gave Nunes an 8.5 and I gave Doku a 9.5. I think, and I think that's fair. I think that's fair. 8.5 for Nunes is fair for this game.
Nah, facts, man. These facts. All right, bro. Anything else, man?
No, I was looking at the games. You said we're 5 points behind Liverpool, and we play them in November.
We're playing in November. Four more Premier League matches until we play.
Yeah, and we have pretty decent matches. They have Chelsea away, United at home,
they'll beat Chelsea,
Brentford away, and then Villa at home before they play us, and then they play Madrid the same week they play us.
Yeah.
Bro, if we can play Liverpool where it's 2 or 3 points swing,
bro, I'd take 5. If we go into that City game and we're 5 points behind Liverpool and we beat Liverpool and we take it to 2 points, yeah, I'm happy with that. Obviously, I prefer it to be less. I prefer it to be top of the league, but I'm saying I'm not. We're winning it. Yeah.
5 points is like your what is it called? Within 5 points, you're fine.
Yeah, you don't really want it more than that, but obviously, for me, right, I'm just focusing on what City can do. Yeah, I've already said I think City need to win every single Premier League game up until that Liverpool game, and then you need to beat Liverpool. I think you need to win every game. I don't feel you can afford to drop points. You can't just be hoping and praying Liverpool are going to drop points against everybody else. You've got to focus on your own position in your own team and say, right, we need to win our fucking matches. So we've won 1 now. There's 4 left. Yeah, and they are what they are. They're tough. They're not tough. Brentford away, tough place, but really City should be winning. Everton looking good at the moment, but we're at home. City should be winning. Villa away, tough place. They don't look too great right now. City should be winning. No game in the Premier League's fucking easy. But the fact is, if we're serious about winning this title, we have to win these games, man. We have to put the pressure on, and we have to put ourselves in a position where when we get to that Liverpool game, we go, if we win this, we either go above them or we're within touching distance.
Yeah.
And you do that by winning your own game. Focus on ourselves, man. Yeah, great that Liverpool dropped points today, right? But we need, if we would have won, who gives a fuck? It's about City now. We need to win these matches, mate. And I'm saying, I think we can go unbeaten in all competitions up until that Liverpool game, mate. I'm looking at those fixtures. I don't see a team there that I go, oh shit, we're going to get beat there. Yeah, it was last year. Every time we faced anyone half decent, it was like, yeah, we're going to get beat. You know what I mean? I feel, I'm feeling positive. And that's why I'm getting so stressed when we fuck shit up. I get so stressed because I'm like, I start to get positive. I start to get gassed. And then the team does something stupid. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That's why I got stressed against Arsenal. That's why I got stressed today at half time because I was like, get out, man. I'm so trying so hard at it. But anyway, listen, we'll wrap it up there, people. You going pub, yeah?
Yeah.
You going Danish pub. What do Danish pubs say these days? How much is a pint in Denmark? Bro?
Wait, just 1 second.
Fucking hell, man. See this chat. Yeah, I asked a guy a question. He wants to go. He's trying to go see his dog, man. Yo, what are pubs saying in Denmark these days, bro?
What do you mean by what they're saying? Like what the price of a pint is?
Yeah, what's the price of a pint in Denmark, bro?
What depends on like that vary a lot, bro. I would say probably maybe 8 quid is probably like the average. Not the average.
The average.
Yeah, you can get pint for less than that. Like and on special occasions, maybe like 4 or 5 quid somewhere. But you can also get a lot more expensive, like when it's like 12 quid, 13 quid.
All right. Okay.
It's okay, bro. When we meet Copenhagen, you come over. I'll take you.
All right. Sweet. Right, lads, big up, man. I'm going to redirect you to Nobbins. I'm going to go record the Saeed bingo. I'll message the boys as well for a panel show as well, see what time the guys are set. So just double check the main channel. I'll get these guys, I'll get them scheduled as soon as I've spoken to them, man. So keep your eyes out for that one. Big up to everybody, man. Smash the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. And as I keep saying, this league title is not over. Catch you the next one. Peace out.